clown egg? oh, it's that thing where you paint an egg when you become a clown so that nobody takes your face.
Oh.
I don't know why I said it like that. Steal your face.
Oh.
Clown egg? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention. But for us...
Well, there you go, Manok's got it.
It was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. Also, hi, by the way, I'm Chris. I'm a chicken. I like to play RPGs and voice act. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood.
All right, Snake.
Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. Colonel. But here, we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged.
And to cover my ass cheeks wouldn't alert the guards.
We belonged in the box.
Alright, I get to pick my character.
Can I be the yellow one?
DLC haver.
The yellow one?
Yeah.
Is that this one?
No, the yellow one's the slimy dude. He's just like really shy and anxious, so it really matches me.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna stick with my guns and be the cat.
Okay.
Heck yeah, I was at least hoping to see the cat today.
I'm gonna call them Lumi, cause fuck you, video games.
Because you're a gay cat.
Yeah!
Hey, stranger.
What do I get to pick? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be... Oh, no.
DQ? Is that your new name?
Dairy Queen. Delinquent Queen.
Oh, Delinquent Queen.
Good.
Oh my.
He's so shy, I love him.
I actually usually go with the fire girl.
Oh, she's cool. Who doesn't like a redhead?
Oh,
Shit.
Main rugby alone. I didn't even buy a ticket.
But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well.
I'm not in control of this one.
Oh. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? And by date, you know what I mean. As uncertainty plagued our pants, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic, Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam de Lioncourt, 400 and something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, 24. You know, he kind of messes up the expectations by not having the ages, or having the people start who have like the big ages. It's like, what is that number? A kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Why is that just me? Instead of fandoms, it's streamers. Omen, 25. An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Who said you can't have both? That is just Blitz. That is literally Blitz.
It is voiced by Brandon Rogers.
Exactly. Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, 24, conveniently all these people very much adults, and so that there's no confusion no matter. A clown idol who is contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. She's just a VTuber for real. It had to be one of them. But who? We had 4 days to gather some who. Maybe all of them at once. To gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone the rest of our lives? We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know... Rodeo. I'm sorry, I'm from Southern California. Rodeo. See?
Rodeo.
And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident.
Oh, 3 things I like. All right, okay, hold on. Garfield
x Naruto?
Yeah.
Garfield X Naruto.
Believe it.
I know exactly. I
took my jumper off. It's too warm already.
It's
wow,
why were you wearing a jumper in the first place?
Because I like wearing 2 layers. It makes me feel comfortable.
Jumper,
Yeah, I totally
know her.
That's fair, but like this time of the year in Britain, I want Magical Girls or Dark Twist, role playing in bed, and Garfield X Naruto.
Stabbing.
Oh, you take them, so we can't take them, huh?
World domination.
Oh, you can. Never mind.
And
Hey Cisco.
hey, Cisco. What else do I want?
Cisco.
Hyper complex dungeon, low level monsters. Stupidly specific panels. I do like wholesome memes, so I'll take wholesome memes.
You were gonna pick that.
I don't know who it refers to. I like wholesome memes.
Let's do. I don't like drama.
No,
Let's do. So stupidly specific panels.
Mm-hmm.
What's a Euro game?
I don't know.
Tell me
don't
the
know.
Europeans in the room.
I don't know
We're
either.
not European. We're British.
Not European anymore.
Ooh.
Oh my
Brexit
goodness.
jokes in 2025.
Oh my goodness. Is it too soon? Let's do stabbing. And also Garfield Naruto.
Ooh. Choose your top 3 magical girl tropes. Singing. Yandere. Insane.
I'll go with this one. I'll go with this one and this one.
You gotta have the hammer one. She is the best one, isn't she? Singing and silly. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love.
Ooh.
We found banned on twitch.tv. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we've been putting off for too long. Making our own hent comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to show them on stream. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and post it on Blue Twitch.
You can't see it, Twitch. Not yet. We're not done. Hey, right.
Romance.
Okay.
The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves that we really needed the money, so the one thing that always kept us going was gooning, and that we were young and unafraid,
To goon.
and we were ready to go.
I sure love gooning.
Just like end every sentence with goon.
Let's go. Time is
I gotta
money.
go first.
Goers.
All right. Okay. See. I know where I went last time, right? So this time I'm going to the expo.
Do I narrate while I'm playing, or do you narrate while you're playing?
Should we narrate each other's, or should we narrate our own?
I feel like our own.
Yeah, I think we should narrate our own.
Okay. But first of all, for Fractal, smooch. Walk around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids, when will they learn? Still, you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, for there are worse things than scratching your knees. Things like war, famine, that time you forgot your pants at home. Fuck, why did you have to remember that? Now you're crying too. After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Like the stupid wimpy kid. Way to go! You gained 2 boldness. I remembered that I went around with no pants and I fucking owned it. You're comparing all the merch you've bought with April, Omen, and Zoe when you hear a high-pitched squeal of delight. How do we do other characters? That's the real question here.
We could do one of us does NPCs, and one of us does the others like on screen, like dateable characters. Does that make sense?
Okay. Okay. Are we gonna alternate that when each person's playing then, or?
Yeah, we'll have to.
Yeah.
Manok, do you want to do the deer person, or do you want to do Zoe and them?
I mean, I want to do Zoe, but you know, whose voice I want to do, I'm not sure. I could be the deer.
Okay.
I did the voice. I think Discord might have like. Did you guys hear me do it?
I didn't hear
Oh,
nothing.
I think you might.
Discord
Yeah.
Discord thought I was noise, which to be fair I am.
It decided to just shoot your noise down. Oh,
I'm gonna faint.
Okay.
damn. He's so high pitched, even we didn't hear him that well.
Need a fan?
Hiya, sweetheart. It's always nice to meet a fan.
Oh my. It's way more than a fan. I've got all your CDs, all your merch. I've written a dozen fanfics about you. One could say I'm a friend, and the best one at that.
Oh, God.
Oh,
DG, how would you actually react to this situation?
literally like this. You never told me you had a secret best friend. April, did you think I would be jealous?
Someone
Because I am. I yearn to stab this girl and steal her hallowed place in your life.
Oh my.
She's not April's friend. She's just a parasocial fan. This level of obsession can lead to some pretty weird behavior. Like what?
Hey, April, look at this. It's a doll I made from a clump of hair that I pulled out of your shower drain. Want to smell it?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right reaction.
Like that.
Look, free shower drain cleaning? This is great.
It's
Not
okay
to
to be a
hire a
fan,
maid.
but you should stan your idols in a non-obtrusive way, like sneaking into their house and taking a nap without touching anything.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's not okay either. Hey, really? I guess I owe Ryan Gosling an apology then.
He's Knuff.
If
He
this
is like
girl is
7
not
houses, it's
April's
fine.
friend, go on.
He is like 7 houses. It's probably fine.
True.
If this
Gotta
girl
figure out
is
which
not
one to break
April's
into.
friend, can we get rid of her? Her shrill, desperate voice makes me want to murder people.
Yeah, you think April would also be grateful if you got this fan to leave. But how? Convince the fan that this idol is just... convince the fan that this is all just a really good dream and she needs to wake up now before she's late for work. You think you and April are best friends? Name 5 of her childhood traumas. I'm gonna go with the first one because I don't want to traumatize April much.
Not yet.
I hope. Not yet. We're only on day
Getting
1.
closer first.
I don't know.
Isn't it?
Isn't that essentially gaslighting? Well, yeah, but she's harassing you, which cancels it out. This is a stupid plan. How are we going to convince her that she's dreaming? Maybe we can make some classic dream stuff to happen to her. Like what? Oh, I know. I dream about my teeth falling out a lot.
Punch her face.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm on it.
Woman steps off screen to commit unspeakable violence.
Ah! Stop ripping out my teeth!
This is just a dream, okay? You're dreaming. This is not real. I think we might be overdoing it. Are we? When I was a deity, I used to steal people's sanity all the time. This seems downright tame in comparison.
It's, it's her own fault for being friends with 2 like basically gods.
Splendid.
Problem solved. Look, she even fainted from the pain. This is good. When she recovers, she will think she was having a dream.
And then her teeth will be gone for real.
What about the fact that she'll wake up without teeth? People like it when their dreams come true. Not in this case. Well,
Look at all the
woman,
money you'll
you
save
know
on
what to
dental
do.
You all spend the next hour putting the teeth back in the fan's gums. It's a tricky task, and it's also soothing in its own way. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 smarts. Damn, I'm dumb and charming.
It's my turn. Okay, so I can't go to the zone where you were.
Yeah, so you have to choose a different one.
Where do I want to go? Charm is 13, Creative Fun is 7. Think I'm gonna
Oh, we
go
gotta be gloomy.
Charm. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future.
This
Oh,
game
no.
knows.
You put it on and see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. Plus 2 charm. You, Liam, Owen, and Doug are wandering the merch hall looking for the stupidest t-shirts to gift your friends back home when...
Jiangxi!
Oh.
Hello! Do you want to buy my zine? It's a riveting chronicle about the adventures of Super Vacuum Cleaner!
I guess I'll
I'm
do the...
Sooners. How are we doing this?
Well,
You could do two
the-
each.
You do?
Okay, 2 each. All right,
Okay.
you do them and then.
I would sooner spend my money on a leisurely root canal. Be gone from me.
But Omen's money and her leisurely root canal are put at risk when a mugger jumps out and holds you at all gunpoint.
Wow.
No, thank you. Can I stab this man, Liam?
No, that will corrupt your redemption arc. And just give him your valuables. They're not worth risking our lives. But I just bought this limited edition Goku Tamagotchi. I'd be willing to take 1 or 2 bullet ones for it.
Isn't that like a real thing now?
Probably.
Fuck that! I don't want your wallets or your jewelry or even your Tamagotchis.
Nice.
Thank goodness.
I'll kill you if you can't offer me something truly valuable, like a fanzine about vacuum cleaners with superpowers.
Oh god.
Wow! Good thing I'm selling exactly that sort of zine just 2 feet away from you. He's in on it.
What a relief. Let's buy a copy for the mugger.
Actually, I only accept 1 copy from each person here who doesn't want to die.
Guys, this is a scam. The robber and zine seller always in on this together.
Liam, you idiot, don't you see? This criminal is demanding a very rare and specific valuable that we happen to have available in our vicinity. You are lucky I was here to notice our golden opportunity. Now let us seize it.
You'd better think of a way to avoid being mugged that doesn't involve buying a shitty fanzine about vacuum cleaners.
It's not shitty.
The mugger gave a solution away. Get hyped, because it's time to call Super Vacuum Cleaner.
Oh no.
Come to think of it, you're not in the middle of your own redemption arc, which means you're good to stab the mugger yourself.
God, that
Oh.
sounds very bold.
How come you didn't think of that before? You proceed to stab the robber.
Hey, you can't stab my mugger. Do you know how hard it is to hire a fake mugger on Greg's list?
Oh my god.
Is it from Greg's? Huh? So it's
Probably.
okay for DG to stab people because they aren't going through redemption? I think I get it.
Please, stop.
I mean, do you understand that still does not make it okay to stab people?
No, I don't.
Well, it's not. For starters, stabbing people is against the law.
Holy moly!
No, is DJ going to jail? Considering how many times the crimes I've seen DJ get away with, I doubt it.
They get away with all the crimes.
Ongoers walk around the unconscious bleeding mugger, some stopping to take pictures. They probably think it's some sort of cosplay performance.
You mean when I stab someone, I get imprisoned in an Iron Maiden for more than a century? But when DG does it, it's a quirky little thing.
You gotta admit that when they stab people, they seem silly and cute.
Omen stares at you. You give your best, oopsie, I just stabbed someone face. The same one that's gotten you out of countless murder charges.
I guess it is what one might call silly and cute. You'll have to teach me that face.
I can just imagine the song now. Oops, I did it again. I punctured your
I stabbed
heart.
through your heart, and I stabbed it again. Oh, baby, baby.
Please don't.
You gain +2 boldness for being a silly little psychopath, but lose 2 fun. Oof.
That seemed bold and fun. I don't
You're
know
not
about
a-
you.
You're not a fun psychopath, apparently.
It's a lot of work being a psychopath. There's not much room for fun.
Oh. It's true, though. Hotel, motel, holiday inn. You're in your hotel room unpacking your bags. Crap, you forgot your cosplay underwear, in addition to any underwear at all. You wanted your cosplay to be 1000% faithful. I added an extra 0. But now you're forced to use your regular underwear. This is a technically imperceptible cosplay tragedy. I feel for you. Here, take 2 creativity to imagine you're wearing the underwear you left at home. Later, you finally made it to the front of the line to enter the con, which means there's bound to be conflict, because that's how your life always seems to go.
Should I do the cops?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Stop right there, sir. We can't let you enter with a brandished weapon.
Do you want me to do the mimic and vampire guy? Or
Yeah, can do it.
First of all, Jade the Rodent does not enter this, sir. Only Sensei. Second, this katana is made of a complicit compliant
It's
plastic.
made of what? What's it made of, Louis?
Plastic. Come.
I know. I wasn't talking to you. Mix. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I apologize. I'm talking to your armed vampire friend there.
Me? But I don't have a weapon.
Yes, you do. In your hand. We can't let you bring a book into the con. It's too dangerous.
Oh no, a book. What?
Liam, you were always telling me to divest myself of my knives, and yet you bring a weapon yourself? You hypocrite.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Books aren't weapons, Eamon. Besides, you almost somehow managed to have a knife on you anyway.
You're wrong. Books are dangerous here. This is a convention for nerd stuff, like comics, or those Japanese comics that you read backwards for some reason.
Called out.
And everyone knows books are the natural enemy of comics. We can't allow a book in here. A bookworm comic nerd battle could cost countless civilian lives.
No, I've seen the carnage.
This is stupid. I'm 100% sure they're even selling books inside. There are weapon dealers at the con? That's so hardcore!
It's one of those ones where you have to buy it and you get it checked out after you leave.
It's like duty free, you gotta get it at the plane.
Yo. Yeah.
Those aren't real books. They're picture books or rule books for complicated games. It's not the same.
Between Liam's stubbornness and the security guards' stupidity, this argument can last forever. Convince the guards to let Liam's book into the con. Take the attention off Liam by yelling you have a bomb, and the book rivalry by introducing a shared enemy, the Shreddersaurus.
Oh my god, please take that one.
Clear. You don't want the bomb?
No, I want to see what Shreddersaurus looks like.
These both sound good. This is probably fun. You brainstorm a bit. Doodle some concept art. I like to imagine they're just sitting there watching you draw. The Shreddersaurus is born. You show the guards your sketch. Oh.
This dinosaur paper shredder critter really ended the timeless conflict between books and comics?
I like the eyeliner.
Yes.
Oh, that's me. Yep, the Shreddersaurus is bad news. It breaks into libraries and shreds comics and books alike.
Then why have I never heard of it before?
When's the last time you set foot inside of a library?
True.
Good point. Nico, I do not think these guards are properly respecting the horror of the Shreddersaurus. Let us demonstrate for them.
Now you're talking.
I'm in!
Omen and Nico start running around, roaring and snarling, grabbing innocent bystanders' books and comics and shredding them with their teeth. Mega tail.
Damn it. Should I even bother to stop Eamon from doing this? It's an act and evil, just charge of stupidity.
What about Nico?
Take no responsibility.
Not my problem. I can only wrangle so many idiots at a time.
Partner, I think we just stumbled on the case of a lifetime. We've got to find this thing and shred the Shreddersaurus.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah! Just to make sure, we're shredding it with bullets, right? I've been itching for a reason to shoot my gun today. Of course, we'll fire as many bullets as it takes, and a few extra for fun.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That was wicked, hot chick. Thank you for opening my eyes to the awesome power of the Shreddersaurus.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't mean to steal Omen from you.
I love Liam's like no shit's giving facial expression. Yeah, you totally gotta have me design some Shreddersaurus cosplay sometime.
Hooray, you can enter now. You hear screaming and gunfire in the distance, but that probably has nothing to do with you. Take +2 creativity and -2 boldness. Fine by me.
You just walk by later and just see like 20 people dead on a lake.
It sounds like your average anime expo.
Everybody choose an object. Say your choice out loud to the other players before advancing. Oh,
Just like a random object?
yeah, I
yes.
guess so.
Okay.
Okay. My object is my dimwit dog, Amaterasu standee with interchangeable magnetic clothes.
Oh.
Okay.
See, my object is a stress reliever.
But
Not that I have one. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying that's what the object is. It doesn't say you have to have one.
Oh, yeah, you didn't say you have to have one. I guess then my object will be a bad dragon.
Yeah. Not that you have one or anything.
Not that I have one.
Just has like
would never.
5 on a shelf.
The outdoor.
There's a reason we don't have the like the streamer background of like what's actually in your background. It's just a shelf of Bad Dragon.
Player order is
Player
decided
order.
based on which object will make the most entertaining trademark weapon for a new action video game.
Well,
I
damn.
mean, I think it's got to be the Amaterasu figure because we all want to see a video game with that. Good Christ. Interchangeable clothes and all that boobily.
I don't know. Central was pretty
It's
good.
like the weapon. I was gonna vote for Lumi's Bad Dragon. Imagine the
Is-
whole arsenal of them.
Oh my god, it's like
Oh, it is a
upgrading
weapon.
greatswords and you just change different.
Yeah, it is a weapon. Yeah. Oh, I'm gutted.
A
I'm
weapon of mass
gutted.
destruction.
Okay. I
Take
I
away
think
the
Lumi
amateur.
goes first. Lumi goes
Oh,
first,
okay.
and
You
then
would go second then.
Manok. I think. Mine is not a weapon.
No, I think Amaterasu is a better weapon than a stress reliever. See, the stress reliever is for peace, not war.
Okay, I'll take second.
Okay, well, just think of it this way, right? You're Amaterasu, right? You're just flinging like 7 of them because it just keeps respawning every time you break it.
Ooh, you think they'll have cat?
And the magnets might disrupt any magnetic storage devices.
I'm going here.
Spicy.
You say you go to a fancy restaurant.
Can I get some milk with that?
You decide to do the romantic cliche and split a milkshake with 2 straws. You two can do that cute thing where you look into each other's eyes while you drink.
Oh,
So he thanks you for the milkshake, and then uses the second straw to drink with her leg mouth as well.
oh my.
But this gives you an unexpectedly good view of her butt, so you're not going to complain.
Where to sit?
I'm gonna go at this table. If you want to get like the characters that are not here, I think you go to this one. But I'm gonna go here. Omen, let's go out to dinner. You and Omen go out for a fancy restaurant. It takes a while for Omen to understand the difference between a waiter and a minion. Luckily, you're able to talk her out of whipping them when they bring you the wrong drink. At least you know she'll always have you back. What a thoughtful little sociopath. Just my
You know,
type.
Omen would be like, "Excuse me, they asked for no pickles.
Yeah.
Sit over here." April. Why is the board game night the spiciest one?
Don't know. Maybe it's a spicy board game.
You and April have a great game night.
No, I'm gonna.
She asks if you can play Candyland because it reminds her of her childhood and she loves the aesthetic. It sounds low stakes, so you agree. 2 hours and 1 flipped table later of Candyland, you learn just how competitive a game of Candyland with April 1st can be. At least now you know your relationship can survive even the horrors of the molasses swamp. Ah. Fun fact, if you want to do a solid Snake voice, he actually is pretty nerdy if you take away the grumble. Because he's always talking like this, and he's always going like a little bit of like,
Yeah.
I
you
think
dive
you're
into
up.
comic work again.
Oh, I was just saying I think you're up, Manok.
Yeah, you're excited since the other day you had an idea for a kick-ass new character. You gotta admit this character is secretly based on a friend of yours, so you first give them a call to check if they're okay with you using their likeness. Can I use your likeness, DG?
Yeah? You can use my likeness.
What trend from the early 2000s should come back already? Only need to learn like 3 memes of 4 slang words. People actually seeking revenge. Delicious tobacco. Why did this trend die out? Wearing pants. Well, I don't want people to wear pants though.
Yeah, it's like, there's at least like 2 of these. I'm like, I don't think these need to come back.
Which is the other
Revenge.
one you don't think should come back?
The tobacco one.
What's your
Make it
strongest
tastier so people
asset?
stop.
You taste like pumpkin spice. You have a strong yet graceful knees. Transform to a tiger. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they're 2 sexy empty holes.
Dang, these are all good.
I'm gonna say transform to a tiger. Oh no, my mouse moved.
Oh,
My mouse fucking. Oh,
Yeah,
My
strong
mouse-
yet graceful knees.
my mouse
what those knees
kicked
do.
up.
I think this was a play. I think DG wanted the knees.
No, I want the tiger.
Yeah.
I'm going for the show.
You
Okay.
need strong knees for yoga.
Boom, chicka, wow, now. You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. The panelist admits they have no idea. They hoped hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fellow. During the Q&A, a group asked the panelists if they wanted to join them for dinner and drinks. It did work. You ain't too smart for learning this cool trick to break the ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself. Afterward, you decide to check out the nerdy lingerie stand for scientific reasons and find Zoe drooling over one of the display items.
Of course, she's already there.
Of course.
Want this Manok?
gonna be Zoe?
Hey, Lumi, you here to stare at Garfield's lasagna tray,
no.
too? I need that furry thong on my body. Well, that's something I've said.
So I've heard this before. Why have I heard this before? I wholeheartedly agree. Are you gonna buy it?
I want to, but it's so rare and so expensive. Is Zoe trying to get you to buy it for her?
Your worst
Maybe.
But it's okay, because I have a plan. I'm gonna sell the rights to Liam Prom.
You mean your fanfic about an alternate reality filled with nothing but different iterations of Liam?
Yep. Nice lore art, by the way. Very natural. See, this big-name publisher came to me a few months ago asking if they could adapt Liam Prom into an animated web series. I was hesitant because Liam Prom is my baby, and I didn't want some soulless executives changing it to fit their needs. But if I want this lingerie, some sacrifices must be made. I'm meeting with some company reps this afternoon to discuss contracts and usage rights. I'm kinda nervous though. I'm not very business-minded. I barely understand mortals' fascination with coupons.
I love that not only she is blushing, but her eye is blushing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Why don't you bring me along? A business experience? I can help you coach you through these meetings.
You do that? Thank you so fucking much! I had no idea you were such a good business negotiator.
This is a bad idea. You absolutely aren't. What you are is willing to overstate your skills to impress your hot friends.
Why don't we strategize some negotiation techniques before the meeting? It'd be good to have a plan before we get there.
Dang, you always forget that overstating your skills usually requires you to prove said skills. One negotiating technique will you suggest for Zoe's meeting? Whenever she's interrupted, have Zoe stand up and look out the window in a reflective, somber mood. The execs will be really impressed. Bring your negotiation rifle to give Zoe an edge in the back.
I like the rifle.
I think that's funny as well.
Oh,
I don't think, personally, I don't think that's the choice.
I don't think so.
For
I think
her?
it's funny as hell.
It is. It's really funny.
Just stand there with like a shotgun, like, yeah, make the right decision, executives. Smile. I think it's the somber one. I think it's gonna. Let's do it.
Zoe likey.
Zoe likey. Ooh, so mysterious. I like it.
You have Zoe practice staring somberly out a window until it's time for her meeting in one of the community zone rooms.
Or should I be
God.
those two?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Bernice, and this is Marla. We're representatives from Poob and Dippy Subsidiary, partnered with Phoebo LLC.
Well, isn't that a fun word salad? I'm Zoe, and this is my assistant.
Yes, hi, whatever. Let's talk turkey. We're prepared to offer you a hefty lump sum for the rights for this Liam Prom thing of yours.
Lump. Wait, just a lump sum? You mentioned royalties in the email?
Yeah, well, the shareholders didn't go for that, but our lump sum is still quite a generous compensation for your love of fanfiction. Miss Zoe? Why are you standing by the window?
People walking down the streets. Does anything ever really change?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just contemplating. Please, continue.
Okay, anyway, let's review the contract, specifically the section stipulating that Poob now owns exclusive merchandising rights to Liam's trademark man bun.
What about his bun buns? I miss those halcyon days of youth when I ruled this city. My fucking city.
Are you trying to psych us out about the royalties or something? Look, maybe we can negotiate a small percentage. You should have discussed that with me first, Bernice. The lump sum would have been more than adequate to...
To sell or not to sell, that is the question. Whether it is nobler to suffer the crushing weight of capitalism or to take arms and stay independently published. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Fine. Maybe we can negotiate 2.5% royalty. I'll have my secretary shoot a message to Dippy and Vibo on Wood Monkey.
Word monkey. Zoe glances away from the window to wink at you. You gain 2 charm for helping her negotiate, but you lose 2 boldness.
But I'm not
Hey.
prepared.
Yeah.
Worth it.
I know exactly where I'm going. Yeah. I'm gonna go straight for the bold.
Ooh.
You're flaunting
he's
your
called
cosplay.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
freaking Cult of the Lamb.
I love that.
You're flaunting your cosplay all over the lobby. Suddenly, you lock eyes with somebody else. Somebody cosplaying your character's arch nemesis.
Holy shit.
You both freeze in place, facing each other. Sparks fly between you. You're angry kind of sparks. You make your best threatening face, and
And then you kiss
she
them.
leaves. Maybe this was all in your head, and she was just weirded out. Whatever. You get +2 boldness for facing your worst enemy.
I was really hoping
tried
they
to
were
do
gonna
that at
make like
cons.
a. I was really hoping they were gonna make like a image with him and the what's it, the bad guy from Cult of Lamb, and just like have them kissing.
Right?
Omen and Doug are manning the first aid booth to fill their con-volunteer hours. You and Nico decide to go visit them.
Paging Dr. Nico.
Thanks for letting me be chill with you guys. Watching all this first aid is a great opportunity for me to practice my doctor character.
Good. I'm just happy today's been
I-
slow. No medical emergencies in sight. Oh. Somebody help me! I'm having a medical emergency!
Shut up.
Oh, pipe down. You're fine.
I'm literally holding my intestines in my hands!
That's just cosplay, right? So,
Totally.
rub some dirt on it and walk it off.
Is there a doctor here or what? I'm bleeding out over here! The on-site doctor's at the furry meetup for Floor Free right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Me! I'm a doctor!
That
Aren't you just cosplaying one?
Exactly! The fact that I'm cosplaying as a doctor just when this person needs one is probably fate telling me that I'm ready for my big role.
Nico, this guy's really hurt. He needs a real doctor.
Doug! Think about it. Is there really any difference between a doctor and someone who cosplays one really well? No, there's not.
An academic degree and years of training?
No, there's not.
This is Nico we're talking about. Logic isn't going to convince them. Do something to stop them from accidentally killing this guy before the real doctor comes back.
Oh god.
Convince the injured person to cosplay as someone healthy so Nico doesn't malpractice them. Only one thing stops TV doctors from doing their job: relationships, drama. Introduce a love interest, and will they, won't they plot? Nico's too busy to commit manslaughter. I'm going this one. This one, I think.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a smart answer.
Well, that's my cue.
Alright, since there are no more conscientious objectors, I'm gonna prep for surgery.
Listen, dude, I know you're in a lot of pain, but you gotta be in, like, more pain if you don't convince Nico that you're fine. But I'm not fine. I need a medical attention. I don't care who it comes from.
Hey, Doug, are there any scalpels in this booth or what? Never mind, I'll just sharpen this pencil real good. That's basically the same thing.
Okay, I see your point. How do I convince them I'm okay?
Oh.
You could cease your incessant bleeding.
Just act the part. You know how cool people always walk away from explosion phase? Isn't that energy? Except you're walking off your gaping stomach wound. You got this.
You know, the gaping stomach wound that happens at cons all the time.
Right.
Well, I couldn't find any rubbing alcohol, so I did the next best thing and sanitized my gloves with tequila. Anyone want to do shots with me before I get started? To my first surgery! Also, I already had like 5.
I'm feeling better. I found a health potion in my back pocket, so I'll be healed soon. Thanks anyway.
The boy gathers his intestines and hobbles away, presumably to quietly die behind the escalators.
Damn, after all that surgery prep too. Oh well, at least I got to try out my doctor skills in a real emergency setting.
I'm just glad you didn't commit manslaughter, buddy.
Splendid.
And I'm glad this got me out of this boring-ass volunteer work. Let's do those shots.
Sulu, you gain 2 charm, -2 creativity.
Here comes the
Tequila.
MVP.
Tequila. Why did Nico pretend to be a doctor? Tequila.
But You always find me a chainsaw Axeman. You suddenly realize your phone is dead, just like that guy with the intestines out. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where somebody's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. I've seen people selling chargers with like anime printed on them.
I bought like a back when like Pokemon Go was like a thing. I bought like a
Of course.
Zapdos one.
Of course. Hey, that's the team I chose.
Yeah, best team.
Yeah. The vendor sighs and draws an ooh face on the charger. Sold! You gain +2 charm for your kawaii phone charger.
That's how easy it really is, though, Condra. You just stick like an ooh
yeah.
on like something that's like
Yeah.
basic, and there you go.
I-
Charge it for
honestly,
50
yeah.
quid.
The last convention I went to, I shit you not, somebody like bought like a dog chew toy just because it was like Sonic merch or something.
Oh my
They
god.
spent like 15 quid on it, I think.
Are
And it
you
was
sure you
used
should-
as well.
Are you sure they
Yeah.
weren't a dog?
For now. Later, you and April take a stroll around the merch hall. You've done it a dozen times already, but now it's just you two, so it's kinda almost romantic. Except for all the people
Ooh.
crowding the place.
Wow.
Kill them all.
I kinda hate that I'm in Los Angeles and my local con is Anime Expo because it is crowded as hell.
Ooh. Should I?
There's
I'll
this
be,
is
I'll
one
be
where you
April.
don't-
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, hot chick! Look at that Vocaloid statue. Let's take a picture with it.
April pulls out her phone to snap a selfie, but then she gets a call that makes her face turn whiter. She takes a deep breath before answering it.
Why
Hi,
did
mother.
You, like,
Hmm?
why did you stumble there? She pulls at her.
Oh well, I know
Oh,
where Manok
yeah.
is going with that.
I know
I don't know what
too.
you're talking about.
I just want to see if they would say it.
Look, save it for Blue Twitch.
There you go.
What? Why are you calling me? Holy
Oh
crap!
my god, mom
Oh
clown.
my god. Hold on. Oh god, on one side.
I think Lumi's
Good afternoon,
sneezing.
darling. What a privilege to finally hear your voice. Are you aware that you've missed my last 6 calls?
Oh my goodness, Scottish mom.
Sorry, I haven't been checking my phone much while I'm at the con.
Is that so? I thought you were always on your phone managing that internet job of yours.
I can hear the quotation marks of the phone, mother.
Good. Could you also hear my disappointment in you for leaving Circuit de la Petre for whatever the streaming Minecraft is?
With all due respect, mother, I really don't want to have this argument again.
An argument requires 2 opposing viewpoints of some degree of validity, my dear. Be that as it may, I called you today to make sure you've registered your clown egg.
Egg. Clown egg? oh, it's that thing where you paint an egg when you become a clown so that nobody takes your face.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know why I said it like that. Steal your face.
Oh.
Clown egg? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like Ren and Stimpy.
Oh yeah, it's traditional for clowns to paint their signature makeup on an egg and submit it to the clown egg registry so no one copies your look.
No one steals your face. Just rips it right off.
Why are you telling me that? Don't explain clowning to me, my dove. I'm not the one who dropped our noble craft to do it for no discernible good reason.
Oh, mother, I was explaining it to Hot Chick.
What hot chick? Can I see her?
Who's that? They better not be some new lover of yours. You know your father and I would never approve of you seeing a non-clown. If you really are ready to begin courting, you should have talked to me. I can arrange you a chaperone date with Buffo from Circo de Pagliatti.
But doctor, I am Pagliacci. Am I going for April? I don't know. It feels like it's just starting to naturally happen.
Oh, who's gonna be the? I suppose DG. You should.
Yeah.
Your clown animal.
What? You can't marry me off to Buffo. He smells like eggs and he honks when he breathes.
You're right.
Big yikes. You can't pursue April if she's unhappily married, so it looks like you'll need to show her mom that you're a viable suitor. But how? You have just the thing for this. Not long ago, you recorded and edited a video introduction for an 80s video dating service. It explains why you'd be a good lover. Call your friend Liam. He'll be happy to confirm that I am definitely a clown.
Ooh.
I feel like it has to be. Although I'd like to see the video, though. I am a clown.
Ooh.
You open this up into a three-way. Call and put Liam on the line.
What do you need, hot chick? Are you locked in the bathroom again?
Yes, but also I need your help. No, but yes, but no. I was hoping you could tell April's mom what a clown I am.
You want me to judge you to a total stranger?
I know you'd like it.
I thought you would never ask. So, Liam, can you vouch for hot chick's clownishness? Indeed, as long as you define clown as one who commits acts of such buffoonery that you can't help but laugh because otherwise you'll cry.
Are you just like holding two phones to each other?
Just smashing them together. It's like two BMOs making out. Moreover, their sense of style is clownish to the utmost degree. It would hurt your eyes all the way in the back row.
Wow, thanks, Liam. I work hard.
You know, Hot Chick can hear all this, right?
That's fine. And self-films send you a bit of constructive criticism sometimes. The verbal brutality of this Liam person makes me trust them. And if you speak this well of Hot Chick, I suppose they are good enough for me.
He called it speaking well.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mother. Thank you so...
Yes, you're welcome. I will with you. I'm having dinner party tonight. And the rubber chicken still needs to be brined.
I thought that said rubber chicken that still needs to be bread.
we know where Manok wants to be.
Call me a rubber chicken.
Gotcha. Bye, Mother. Bye, Liam.
He's calling you someone who needs to be bred.
Oh, I thought you were calling me someone who uses a rubber.
Maybe you could be made a rubber, I don't know.
Thank you so much for helping deal with her, Hot Chick. How can I make up to you?
By using a rubber. What?
Oh, I know. I'll give you another favor to do for me.
You're the best.
Can you please take my clown egg to the registry? Mother will kill me if I put it off any longer, but I'm scheduled to do a stream soon. Thanks.
She gives you the egg, kisses you on the cheek, and flounces off. You'll never wash your face again. You gain +2 charm and lose 2 creativity.
That egg took all your creativity.
Great. My face is stolen. Well, I guess it's just you and me now, little buddy.
Don't make it with the egg, Manok.
You just like I made the egg.
Come on. I know a shortcut.
Alright, where are we going this time? So we've been to the stage, I'm going to the merch hall, I guess. You check out the stands and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple prints from an artist. Get another tote bag. And you buy a cool tote bag. And they give it to you inside a free tote bag.
I got that bag for.
You gain +2 charm for all these fashionable and free tote bags you have now. Only you had something to carry them all.
I wonder. They're all like wrapped and you don't want to unwrap them.
Right after that, Zoe comes running up to you, with Liam sauntering along behind her.
You are?
Hey, there's my fearless assistant. Ready for another episode of dealing with corporate bullshit until Liam prom is sold and Zoe gets her Garfield lingerie?
I really hope we get to see the Garfield lingerie at the end.
I do too.
I sure am, but why is Liam here?
Sorry,
Yeah, you do Liam if you want.
It's Liam prom, not Lumi prom, you uppity one. I've been hired as the official Liam consultant to make sure this all goes smoothly.
Someone clearly woke up on the wrong side of the coffin today. Nevertheless, you tag along to the community zone, where the execs have rented a room for this meeting.
I'll do them as well. Hello, we have limited time, and time is money, so let's get right to it.
We're willing to offer Zoe the 2.5% royalty we discussed. We're also offering both of you an onboarding bonus and a free reusable water bottle and tote bag.
Wow, that all sounds too good to be true.
Because it probably is. What are we expected to give you in return for these things?
A tote bag.
Nothing too big. Poop just wants to make this amazing story more, how do I put this, appealing to the average consumer. It needs more Marvel characters.
Oh no.
But doesn't Liam Prom's success speak for itself? Millions of people read it every...
Not talking about the unmarketable Zoomers on AO4 Tumblr. We're talking about real customers.
Real people, Americans.
Yes, and our focus groups have shown that titular Liam's personality isn't exactly Universally beloved.
Good. In
Everyone's
addition, Poob has acquired some new sponsors, I thought it said Spooners, and they'd like to incorporate some light product placement into the Liam Prom web series.
Oh no, the gooning begins.
Absolutely
The
not.
spawning and the
Blasphemy.
gooning.
I am not a product to be bought and sold.
Well, that's not entirely true. I am literally selling your likeness right now. Thanks for signing that contract.
The eyes.
But it's for a good cause. I need that lingerie.
She does need that lingerie.
She
We'll
absolutely
make
needs it.
this simple. Which new Liam character would you be willing to integrate in order to appease our shareholders?
Liam Spider-Man, Liam Captain America, or Liam Iron Man.
Liam 4.
Captain
Liam
Liam.
Hemsworth.
Oh my
no.
god.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, hold on. Wait, the second one. Clearly the second one.
Soda or hotness? It's a hard choice.
Look, listen, we want sexy demon bad boy Liam. Like, that's yes. Just
It's up to you, Lumi. It's up to you.
Implying they're not both sexy.
I mean, at least, you know, he'll be able to give you a drink all the time.
Yeah.
Meh.
Isn't this just Damien? Oh, it is. Right? From the first game.
Precisely. Based on our market research, this other friend of yours is sexier, more popular, and less annoying in that way in which Liam is very annoying.
Ouch.
She does make a good point, though. Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't it sort of undermine the very concept of Liam Prom?
Not if you call him Liam. Isn't that the essence of this entire franchise?
I'm just gonna recast him.
Of course not. Liam Prom is a subversive literary experiment that peels apart the myriad layers of one man's psyche.
It's a subservient? No?
You have
Ooh.
Panini Press Liam character that's just your face plastered onto a Panini Press. With all due respect, it's not that deep.
Look, it's a very popular fetish.
Don't do it, Zoe. This is a betrayal of this project's creative integrity.
We tested some potential plot ideas, and it seems most of the audience loves the idea
my
of this
God.
sexy bad boy Liam being in a love triangle with two other Liams.
It's a Liam cest.
With lots of steamy sex scenes.
You're the fingers. You have my attention?
Amazing.
Liam, no!
That's the
He's been
extent of
bought.
us. Go on.
Your job to rate it.
That's the oh,
Boring.
Oh, sorry, I thought you'd...
you're fine, you're fine.
Well, it's true that love triangles are fun, especially when they have all three sides. But I'm not a fan of how most of them aren't a true triangle where everyone connects. The game just made the same joke I made.
No.
I like to change that. Maybe this triangle can end in something I'd like to call a Damien Vampire Sandwich. Triple decker.
There you go. Hey, yo.
In the panini press.
Okay, but we should hire this Damien fellow too, so everything's on the up and up. Sure, he can join us as a consultant. Maybe he and I could even do some poses for inspiration.
Liam's into it.
Right, cool.
Love it! It's so great to see your creative juices flowing.
Well, that's the only thing that'll be flowing.
That's not the only juice.
There's not the only juice that'll be flowing soon. You get 2 bonus for throwing your lot in with sexy demon bad boy Liam, but also lose 2 fun.
Love when the game makes the same jokes we're already making.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
That just proves that we're funny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
fun.
Gooners.
Should I get my fun is
know.
very, very low, and I don't like that.
Your fun is free.
Yeah. You decide to attend a
not
round
fun.
table on round tables. What a fascinating subject. You discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around tables of old. You also talk plenty of shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles. You get +2 fun because circles are the most hilarious shape. Am I right?
Then head to the
You
round
can.
table. We're willing and we're able.
Doug invited you to a competitive tarot card trading event this afternoon. You brought Omen and April along in hopes they can provide some battering muscle.
Wow, this is a bit overwhelming. I don't even know who to trade with first. I sure hope no one scams me.
I'll trade you my limited edition Emperor for your holographic Hierophant.
Oh my god.
Good day, my friend. I see you have a Tarot reverse card. I'll trade you a Pride card for it.
I don't know. Reverse cards are pretty rare, and pride cards are kind of weak.
Pride was weak before last September's expansion. Now they've countered all its debuffs, and Pride's all the rage.
Oh yeah, last September's expansion. I'm definitely up to date with that. Okay, I'll trade you my reverse for.
No. Look at the prices first.
Oh,
Perfect.
no, it's
Bye.
done. It's done.
Oh no. Am I misunderstanding this bizarre situation, or did we just get scammed?
Did you want to be?
Yeah, I could be. Yes.
You're not pathetic.
I
Mortal.
thought so. Worry not, Doug. Auntie Omen will fix it. Where did I put my stabbing knife?
No, don't stab him.
Don't stab him! I love him!
An insulin overdose is much harder to convict. Jab him with this syringe.
Why is that balloon just Manok in a balloon form?
I was gonna say, why is it the Duolingo Owl?
Yes.
Are you dueling?
I am. Practice your Spanish or vanish.
Oh.
April, my dear, I love the way you pretend not to think.
The face is killing me. I don't think murdering would be a very good sportsmanship. Maybe you could teach me to be more confident barterer instead. Your free never seem to back down from a challenge.
That's certainly true. And you're not going to start today. What could Doug do to improve his bartering game? Clear communication is key. Just ask, are you scamming me? Just out of curiosity. Enroll in university to get bachelor's degree in international trade. It has the word trade in it. Should work. Aha. I don't really like either of these. Okay. Do this one.
That makes sense. Honesty is the best policy.
Genius.
It's also a viable misdirection tactic. They will be caught so off guard by your candor that they will blur the truth.
There's the same guy from before. Let's test this out. I'll offer another trade.
Hey, pal, you wouldn't happen to have a Wheel of Fate, would you? I'll trade you the rules card for it.
I might, but first I have a question. Are you scamming me, sir? Just out of curiosity.
You watch the scammer begin to sweat. You can see the internal conflict waging within him, but he wilts under Doug's innocent gaze.
I just think of the Key and Peele where he's just like sweating bullets.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, I am scamming you, sorry.
Well, I'll be honked. It actually worked.
Great, so what do we do now?
Shit, we didn't plan that far ahead. Time to improvise.
Apparently, Omen's version of improvisation is stabbing the guy in the stomach.
Now you can stab him. Sorry, I panicked.
It's okay. He was scamming me. Stabbing him was basically self-defense.
See, now it makes it okay.
Look at all that blood. Oh, God, I'm craving steak.
That's just easy.
Hey, totally random idea. You guys want to celebrate our victory by getting some food? Doug grabs the scammer's cards and you all leave. April keeps turning her eyeing up the corpse that you're too busy gaining +2 charm and negative 2 smarts to think much of it.
You're too rizzy.
Getting rizzed. You're chicken rizzed.
Riz.
I feel like the game is like pushing me towards Liam, but I don't want it to.
I think you're also getting a fair bit of Omen.
Yeah,
I'm seeing Omen a lot. I meant Doug when I said Liam. Sorry, Doug is what I meant.
Oh,
But
Liam's my merchandise. I'm selling him.
The lobby. You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick! The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing about bathrooms is that using them always ensures +2 boldness. It does? It's the main reason why people use them.
Especially at cons.
Oh, that's true. I mean, you have to be pretty bold to go in there and endure the smell. Some things never change. You stop to chat with little April, which is that you've been calling the little clown egg that April made the mistake of trusting you with. I forgot I had that.
Oh no.
And that's why Cars 3 is the best installment in the franchise. You agree, don't you, little April? Is that the one where they went to Tokyo?
no idea.
No, that was 2.
Oh,
Free
I've
was
never
the
watched
one-
any of them.
3 was the one. 2 is the one where Mater was a secret agent, and 3 was the one where I can't even remember Free, actually, now that I think about it. I think some Porsche was like flirting with Lightning. I don't know. I don't remember.
Nah, never seen him. Boy, Mater, it sure is glad to be back in Radiator Springs.
Oh.
Hey, hot chick. Who are you talking to?
Huh? Nobody. Definitely not a smaller, more delicate version of you. As if that was even possible.
Okay, silly goose. I wanted to ask if you want to get a bite to eat. My treat.
April 1st, just the hardworking starlet we were hoping to see. What are you doing out here?
You should be using your downtime between autographing sessions to practice your signature. Chop chop.
I like how we're settling into the characters.
Yeah.
You found your voices.
I was actually going to get lunch with Hot Chick, if it's okay with you, Miss Managers.
Who, them? Please don't tell me you two are on a date. Dating is a violation of your contract.
Yes, having a romantic partner would be terrible for your brand. It makes it hard for fans to develop parasocial relationships with you.
Can I jump in? I feel like that's too real. It's like anyone who's a VTuber who isn't just like doing it for fun, anyone who's like corporate, like you can't have a relationship. Then people can't want to fuck you and it'd be okay. Smile.
I was just reading an article about like a pop idol in Japan who went to Disneyland, and like because there was a guy in the reflection of her glasses, everyone's like,
Oh my god, she has a boyfriend, unmarketable.
Oh no.
just turned out to be your brother.
I have a friend who literally said, if I end up dating the X person, I'll just have to call them my manager because I can't let people know. And I'm like, no! Don't fall into the trope.
Not the trope.
Oh.
It
No,
never turns out well.
maybe that's a good thing. Wrong, but I do sympathize with you, April. It must be difficult knowing that your contract is forever binding, then you're going to die alone. There.
Jesus.
When does it stop hurting?
Is that article? No.
Max. No, that's Piplup.
Oh,
Never, silly. But you know, Marla, there might be a way to make April happy and make us money. If she dated another hot, trendy musician, her popularity might go up.
What? That's not a bad idea. Perhaps we could set April up on a highly publicized date with Priscilla Bronte? Her last album was a hit. I can't date Priscilla. I've never even met her.
Priscilla,
So?
I never even met her.
Oh, Jesus.
This isn't good. There's got to be a way to put an end to April's manager celebrity power couple scheme before it begins.
$20 says the girl loves a deep throat. I mean, I feel like she could take it pretty deep.
I don't disagree. You gotta sell yourself in the only language corporate shills understand. A dynamic PowerPoint presentation full of charts and buzzwords. The most marketable part of a celebrity couple is the dramatic breakup. Then you could be the rebound and sell the fantasy that normal people have a chance with celebrities. Hey.
Ooh, I like the normal people having a chance with celebrities angle. That's a great carrot to dangle in front of the April's fan base.
Stop the only
Indeed.
thing dangling.
I can see the comments now. If someone this boring and unfashionable could catch April's eye, what's stopping me?
Ouch.
Ouch.
Right in the face.
Of course, we still need to set some ground rules with you, hot
Dies.
chick.
Die.
Ugh. Right. You didn't think we'd just let you run off with our sweet, adorable financial asset without any oversight, did you?
Oh no.
1. You are never to monopolize April's time. She cannot be late to any of her concerts, streams, rehearsals, public appearances, or legally required bathroom breaks.
Well, at least those are legally required.
Especially in the con toilets.
Just like, I don't need to go. No, you have to take it. You have to go to the bathroom right now. Get that boldness.
2. If you and April break up, she'll be entitled to an alimony-esque share of your estate unless or until she writes a breakup song about you that hits double platinum.
I agree to these terms.
3. You and April are never to do anything that could result in procreation during your sexual encounters. I loathe pregnancy scandals, and I'm not taking any chances. So, is anal still on the table then?
I mean, that
Giggity.
usually is. What?
Do we have to talk about all this right now, Miss Managers? It's embarrassing.
April, you're the one that brought it up, although that was her like balloon animal.
Sorry, April, but it's high time we discuss the birds and the bees contract. Sign here, here, and here.
I hate that she's drooling.
Bear in mind that we still need to stage some initial dates between Pusilla and April before Hot Chick can play the rebound. So be sure to keep things platonic until the internet's filled with Avscaler split headlines.
Otherwise, we'll see you within an inch of your lives. Ciao!
Finger guns.
Well, at least you got them off our backs. But it looks like going to the restaurant together is out the question now.
No!
Oh no! What about anal? What?
Maybe we could go back to the hotel and order room service instead.
Oh!
Oh my! It's a deal.
Oh my. You gain +2 charm for convincing everyone that Priscilla's better off as April's ex, but lose -2 creativity.
We're not getting anal.
Oh man.
Yet.
Oh no. Welcome back, dollface. You know the drill. Choose blindly and choose wisely.
Eh?
Ah, fuck. Okay, so for you who haven't played this, basically, Manok, you pick one of these like toys, and each one does something different. And if you look at like each one of them, it tells you, it kind of gives you an idea of what they do. So I think
When I've done this before, like solo, and I had one that changed all the sound effects to fart noises, and I did one that like it changed all the main cast into like alternate versions. So like Liam was Nosferatu, and Doug was just like a cube of slime, and Omen was like an actual Iron Maiden, and so on.
I'm gonna do stats, but no other people. Why not?
Oh,
I
You can
love that you
affect
can
somebody
pick it.
else.
Yeah, I'm going for me. Oh no.
no,
That's about right, actually. You lose all your smart. Wait. A lot of all your stats? What?
Oh shit.
No!
Oh
Oh
no!
my god, that's a lot. You got 2 smarts.
I had never had smarts to begin with.
Got cash to spare? I've got a box for you. Go ahead and pick one and suffer the consequences.
You know what a really shit move is if everyone just picked one person.
Yes. My weird little village brings you figurines from the most popular neighbors. They're said to be cursed. They may formally impact your own self or ones you're trying to romance. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason. Those who want locations to get spicier. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Major Arcana.
These figures are essentially non-slight effects on people's stuff. I'm gonna go with this one. And I'll do it on myself. I'll be nice.
Hey, Max.
Could even be something good.
The strength. This item adds what this game already needs, subliminal messages. What?
What?
I don't know.
You mean like innuendos?
What does that mean?
Innuendo. Oh.
Oh my.
Oh, you're the
Isn't my favorite customer. Well, actually, you weren't my favorite yet, but you might be if you'd pick a box already. I mean, can locations even get spicier?
When I did the location one, one of the effects I got, I think it like locked me out of random locations each round. I couldn't go to like a certain one or something.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's not good.
Buff Bug seems like ridiculous.
What's buff bug?
It's,
want some
big
big
effects on
effects?
stats.
Ah, but it could be good or bad, right?
It could. It could. It could
Hey, yo,
either
gambling
way.
dice.
chicken. Whoa.
Let's go gambling! If I just put it on DG.
It'd be kind of funny if you just betrayed. Oh.
The death.
Death moth. Hi,
Every
Max.
turn you will keep losing stats until you... What?
Oh, you gotta pick your location fast, I guess.
Okay. Sure. I just gotta be fast and nothing will happen. Thank you, come again, etc. Next! Oh no.
Because it's a poo. Thank you, come again.
Oh no.